Hi everyone, Jesse Pump, Love and Dating Artist, live on YouTube and live on Instagram. Yeah, so on Instagram I share a profile with Chrissy, but on YouTube I have my own channel. You know, I have to work 2 years on TikTok. Chrissy says, Jesse Pump, if you want to have your own channel on YouTube, you got to show me what you got on TikTok. Oh, 2 years. But I'm over here now full time. So shout out to Bunny and to Helen and to Holly. Oh, it's good to see you and Per. So this is part 3 of Girl, You Can't Have It All. This isn't pie in the sky funny, just my opinions, my funny ideas. No, girl. This is real content. Because if you want to be that girl who has it all, now you know, social media defines having it all as you could have it all without a man. Without your dream man, to be exact. But you know, all of us as girls, since we were little, we think about this dream partner. You know, and some of us have them right now. Shout out to you, that's so beautiful. And some of us lost them through divorce or through some tragedy. And we're alone. And we sometimes think, is there anybody out there for me? Well, girl, there is. It doesn't matter how old you are. So we focused on the 6-figure guys because these guys got their act together. You're not dealing with a little boy or with a bum or a scrub, okay? So listen, are you somebody's girlfriend? Are you supporting a man, a boyfriend? Girl, that's got to change. Exit strategy. Girl, don't support no man. So we've never met before. I'm Jesse Pump, Love and Dating Artist. This is the Hell on Heels Girls Club. So something we do together at the beginning of every show is, girls, we've had enough of poor quality weenies in our lives. We get weenies here on the live show. So we're going to say to everybody at the count of 3, no weenies allowed. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. No weenies allowed. No weenies allowed. Girls, only quality weenies from now on, okay? We promise. So leave a like for Mr. Weenie. And girls, you gotta know, this is the only show that's got a Mr. Weenie. So we're having fun, but we're also talking serious. Okay, this is girls' content. And sometimes the boys like to come over and take a look, especially on IG. So we'll give them an eyeful a little bit later. So it's a little cold tonight, so Jesse Pump's wearing something a little toasty. Oh, leave a like if you're feeling toasty. Oh, leave a like if you want to be toasty with Jesse Pump. Hi, Per. Everybody leave a like for Per. Per is my mentor. We're going to talk about mentors first. Listen, girl. Do you have a mentor? Is this a new concept? Have you heard this before? That a girl should have a mentor. An older woman that you've identified as successful with money, with love, with life. And it may be difficult to find one with all those qualities, but usually when you find them, they have all those qualities. You have to look around your circle. Now, if you don't have anybody in your circle, listen, girl, you read. Don't you read? Don't you watch documentaries? Well, get interested in a woman. Oh, the lights are playing funny games. Get interested in a woman that you admire. There's so many women throughout history. So we find a mentor. It helps, girl, it helps. We don't ask our friends for advice. They're all single trying to figure it out too. What kind of advice are they going to give you? Girl. So listen, we find a mentor. So your homework, girl, your homework is get a mentor. Jesse Pump, you're always talking about a mentor. Girl, you know it. You gotta have one. Now, Jesse Pump has had a few. And right now, my mentor is Per. Per helps me with everything. But before Per, there was a Doris Franklin. And she passed at 96. And this woman was so accomplished. She had it all. 2 marriages, buried both husbands, 6 kids. She was the photographer for National Geographic during World War II. She was the mayor of a small town for 2 terms. This woman accomplished so much. And she always told me, she says, Jesse Pump, you can have it all. But you got to take action. It's not for lazy girls. It's not for stubborn girls. And a lot of girls are stubborn and lazy. Because you'll sit back and say, well, he should accept me for who I am. Well, he won't. He's not going to knock on your door. It's not going to happen. So girl, why not be intentional? Why not be proactive and try something different? Because whatever you're doing is not working because you're alone still. And that's okay. We're fixing that. So we're talking about getting a mentor. And number 2 is having a journal or a diary. You know, every week in the community, every week, Jesse Pump, my mentor, we do a post. This is Dear Diary. It answers a very important question that a girl will ask. So girl, do you have a diary? Get yourself one. You can get a spiral at Walmart for 29 cents. And because Doris Franklin told me, she said, Jesse Pump, you have a diary. Write down your goals, write down your dreams, write down your progress. And Doris gave me this. Now this is like from the 1930s, so I just use it for special writing. But I use regular spirals and I write down what I'm doing. Girl, you've got to do the same thing. Because whatever you've been doing, it's not working. But shout out to you if whatever you're doing is working, okay? I talk to a lot of broken girls. Mm-hmm. But that's okay. You don't have to stay broken. So a mentor and a journal, that's on your homework, girl. So it's an interesting Google study. Listen to this. We're going to talk strategy because you want that dream man. And maybe you feel like you've exhausted the dating apps. Oh, or maybe you feel you've exhausted your zip code. There are no eligible men in your zip code. Let's find out. So which of you girls, which of my girls, which of the girls doesn't have hours and hours logged in to crime dramas? You know, those shows where they grill a little man under a fluorescent light for hours on end, you just sit and watch. Boy, that does a lot for your energy and your karma. Anyway, so listen, if there's one lesson you got to learn from all these shows, you know, Law and Order and True Crime, discovery. Girl, you've got to practice discovery. This is where you can't be lazy and stubborn. You can Google wealthy men in your zip code. You will find for every 100 men, there are 3 millionaires. One is married, one is divorced, and one can go either way. And the question is, why aren't you on their radar? You've got to do your discovery. Because girl, 6-figure men. Now, you know, social media wants us to believe that all these rich guys are all in Florida. Well, it's not true. It's not true. Yes, they're a small part of their population, but they're around. They're in your zip code. You need to be on their radar. And you're not. So let's fix that. You've got to do your discovery. So now Google asked these 6-figure and up men, so what do you look for in a woman? What is it you look for in a woman? Well, what does social media tell us? Who cares what a man wants? Well, yeah, if he's a bum and scrub. Oh, let's blow a raspberry on the bums and scrubs. Listen to this, because Google says that 80% of us girls only see 10% of the men. We don't need, the rest are invisible. They're overweight, they're unkempt. There's certainly no catch. Because men don't work on themselves nowadays. Very few do, girl, very few do. Girl, you want a man that's ambitious? Hey, X-Lad. Oh, X-Lad is on. X-Lad's my bestie. I featured X-Lad in my story on IG today. I'm like, I had to do something. Always sending me some beautiful words. Because, girl, you know, people can be so mean to each other, but we're not going to be like that here. So now if one of you girls wants to bring some drama, no. The mermaids will get you. So if you're part of the Hell on Heels Girls Club, well, you're kind of like a mermaid. We're just a little flashier. So Jesse Pump got a great question this week from a boy. The boy says, Jesse Pump, What does a guy have to do to talk to a girl like you? I said, oh my, what a great question. So this young man, oh girls, sometimes young is okay too. Oh, I don't want Chrissy to hear me say that. But it's a good question because it applies to so many men of all ages. What does a man have to do to talk to a hot chick? Be it me or one of you. Because everybody knows the Hell on Heels Girls Club. That's all the hot girls. Yeah, they think it's Miami, Florida. Oh no, it's the Hell on Heels Girls Club. Each one of you's a babe. So, and we're talking about this question the boy asks. He says, what's a guy supposed to do? Well, Jesse Pump says to him, listen, young man, I saw him standing there by the record machine. Everybody know that Joan Jett song? It's so cute. Yeah, Joan Jett, she did it with a 17-year-old in the song. Oh, girl, we can get in trouble for that kind of stuff. So we're talking about this question. And so the answer was this, boy, you got to get a bigger paycheck and a flatter stomach. Bigger paycheck, flatter stomach. Because those two things indicate one thing to a woman. He's working on himself. He's not sitting around with bum friends like a lot of them do. They don't work on themselves. Oh, they sit around saying, I got depression, I got anxiety. Boy, you got to get a job. You got to get to work. So girls, I know what you're dealing with in your zip code. This is the 80% of those men. They don't work on themselves. So they're off your radar. So we want to get on the radar of the six-figure guys. So when Google asks them, what do you have to have? What are non-negotiables? Do you know what these men said? Well, they said they want somebody who's fit, friendly, and feminine. Fit, friendly, and feminine. Well, that's not hard to do. But social media wants us to believe something else. It doesn't matter what a man wants. Well, like I said, let's break that down. If he's a bum or a scrub, I agree. But a six-figure man who's single, who just doesn't know that I'm a catch, he needs to find out. He wants three things from me. So it doesn't matter how old I am, because these millionaires are in all ages. So it doesn't matter how old you are, girl, there's no excuses. Are you fit? He wants fit. Girl, you know you want to be fit. Oh, some of you struggle with fit. Girl, do you have to recommit to being fit? Do you have to start a new program, start a new diet? He wants fit. Girl, why don't you want fit for yourself? You know, girl, when you're 20 years old, 100 pounds overweight, you're hustling, moving, okay, shout out to you. But at 30, oh, girl, at 40. So stop it, okay? Recommit to being fit. Listen, I'm going to teach you a little exercise I do. Some of you say it's a coping skill, but it works. I'm at the stoplight with Chrissy. Chrissy Salem's my man. Have you met Chrissy Salem? Well, we share a profile on Instagram. I'm live on Instagram right now. And live here on YouTube. But we're at the stoplight, and there's a McDonald's on the right-hand side. I said, Chrissy, boy, I would like a fry. I was so hungry. He said, Jesse Pump, fries go to the thighs. And I knew what I had to do, so what I do is I recommit. I just raise my hand, I think. I say, if I'm by myself, nobody's around, I can say it. I recommit to my fitness. I, Jesse Pump, recommit to my fitness. And I keep saying it until that craving goes away. Hey, girl, it works. So you need a strategy, girl, to fight the cravings. You don't need to be 50 pounds overweight. You know you don't like your hips. So, girl, you have to believe something different. That you can be fit. Girl, how many times have you scrolled through those before and after weight loss stories? And these people just have beautiful lives, thin and happy, lean, smiling. Well, that could be you. Oh, Buddy says leopard's your favorite color. Well, thank you, Bonnie. Yeah, I don't know. I was feeling a little feline today. It's no secret Jesse Pump is a big Peggy Bundy fan. Leave a like if you like Peggy Bundy. And Chrissy likes her too much, but this is my Peggy Bundy outfit, I call it. But it's a little cold. We're all man. Jesse Pump doesn't like to be cold. So we were talking about, girl, are you fit? You need to recommit. Oh, Adam is on. Hey, Adam. Does Adam like girls wearing leopard? What do you think, Adam? Is that a yes or a no? Adam's an IG. Peg. Oh, who's Peg? This isn't Peg's show. This is Jesse Pump's show. And the Hell on Heels Girls Club. Hello, Miss Stephanie. And we're talking about, girl, are you fit? Do you have to recommit? Learn the exercise. I say your name. Raise your right hand and say, it sounds funny, it looks funny, but listen, whatever you're doing is not working. Try something different. Oh, Adam sent me a big old emoji. Oh, Adam. So, girl, raise that right hand and say I, and say your name. I, Jesse Pump, recommit to my fitness. So, XLAT's going to help. XLAT, help me volunteer. Okay. So, if I'm XLAT, say, I'm XLAT and I recommit to my fitness. I'm XLAT until the craving goes away. It's a distraction. Oh, leave a like if you're getting some value. Are you subscribed? Do you follow? Oh, you know, it's always content for girls. Your fresh content every day at 4 p.m. And we're talking about, girl, are you fit? So, girl, let me know. Let me know if you struggle with being fit. A lot of you do. But, girl, you got to know every diet works. Every exercise works. It's a mental thing that you can overcome. And it doesn't matter how old you are. So we said the Google study said these rich men, 6 figures and up, want what? Quiz time. Somebody who's fit, friendly, and feminine. So we talked about they want friendly. What do you mean they want friendly? He should accept me for who I am. Okay, well, thank you, Adam. Adam says he's followed for a good while. Well, Adam, it's good to have you. Oh, Jesse Pump gets a little shy around tall, dark, handsome ones. Girl, don't you? Oh, they're so tall. So we're talking about, girl, are you friendly? Because I've gotten a lot of messages from girls who say, Jesse, I just don't feel friendly, and I don't know why. So Jesse Pump, did her research, and this is the problem, girls. See, when you're at home, when you're in a safe place, your place, you know, you got the candles on, the scent's plugged in, the lights are right. Got that long cable for your phone, so you don't got to get up off the couch. Am I right? TV's on. Some snacks on a little table. And you can be in your feminine. But once you leave your house, you know, to go to work, to run errands, to be out and about. Well, girl, your masculine energy's got to be turned up. We don't live in a safe world. We can't fool ourselves. It's pretty much safe here in the West, but you just can't fool yourself. You've got to be vigilant, watchful, masculine energy up. All those funny lights. And so, girl, you're in your masculine energy all day long, so what does that do to you feeling friendly? You don't feel friendly. Oh, Jesse Pump's going to get that light. Oh, sometimes the lights act a little funny. Oh, leave a like if Jesse Pump makes you feel a little funny. So everybody, Holly's on. Holly has joined us. There was a big concern earlier because Holly was sick. And we didn't know if Holly was going to make it to the live show, but she did. But you know what? Girls, do you know why? Listen, if you get sick, you know what Chrissy does? Oh, he makes up this crazy magic chicken broth and he sends it. Oh, and it's a miracle. Holly's feeling good. Shout out to Holly. Perfect health. Girl got that magic chicken going on. You know it. So, the Hell on Heels Girls Club, if you're new, is content for girls, for grown-up girls, for broken girls. Age doesn't matter. Girls, you know, I do all my hashtags with @ dating over 20. Not a lot of people post and dating over 20. Nobody cares. Just want to have fun. But then when you're 30, you're over here. Because you've been passed around. Girl, men talk. Men talk. And the things they say. So a quick tip, girl, if you didn't know this, this is a quick tip. This is from the guy. This is from the guy's book. Listen. You're on a third date with a man. And he doesn't ask you to marry him, he's not going to. Now it's up to you if you want to continue a fruitless relationship. Third date. Because the guys know by the third date if they're going to marry you, they want to wife you up. Okay, so talking about friendly. So how do we get back to being friendly? Well, girls, nowadays it's a skill. Listen. So you're at home right now, you're in a safe place, okay? I mean, if you're at work, you can think about it. So we say it together. We say the alphabet. Remember the alphabet when you were a little kid, a little girl? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now stand up and move your hips. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. Move your hips, say the alphabet, sing it, and smile. And girl, you get back into your feminine. Maybe you have a favorite song you play. And that's how we practice. So now, the real application here, because I don't do stuff just to do stuff. Listen, this is how it works. So when I leave my safe place, when I leave Metal Mascara Studios, I'm in my masculine. I got to get in the car. I got to drive. Got to go to the store. I'm in my masculine. But listen, as soon as I hit that front door of the store, when the door's open, I'm thinking A, B, C, D, and I get back into my feminine. Because you can be safe in the store for the most part. I mean, you're at Walmart, Target, TJ Maxx, Ross. Oh, girl, maybe you're at the mall. But you're thinking, you're smiling, moving your hips, A, B, C, D, just getting into your feminine. Because these six-figure men, remember what they want, fit, friendly, and feminine. This helps you to be more friendly. Changes your karma, your energy, which you need to learn to do quickly. So it's a skill you got to practice. Girl, don't be lazy and stubborn. Learn to manipulate. I mean, we're all good manipulators, aren't we? Kind of, sort of. Oh, let's not go there. But we need to learn to turn down our feminine and our masculine. It's a skill. You know, maybe girls 50 years ago didn't have to do it, but we do. Because the problem is this, girl, listen. This applies to each of us girls who are on the market. Six-figure men. The first thing that catches their radar, the first thing, is the girls turning 18. And there's a girl turning 18 every day. And maybe you're 30, 40, 50. This is competition. We want his attention, see? So, girl, you've got to commit to being fit and friendly. Now, girl, being feminine. Girl, are you feminine? You know, feminine napkins don't necessarily make you feminine. If you've got short green hair and you don't shave your armpits, you won't be on that man's radar. Oh, and here they come in droves. Well, he should accept me for who I am. Well, he won't. He hasn't. He's not going to knock on your door. He's busy making millions. And that's the kind of man we want. We want a man who's busy earning money, yeah. So we have our free space too. Girls, this is all big strategy stuff. This is real life. So leave a like if you're having a good time. Are you subscribed? Do you follow? Or what are you waiting for? And we're talking about boys. Okay, so there's some boys talking about money on IG, okay? And we're talking about being fit, friendly, and feminine. So, girl, getting back into our feminine, same thing, saying the alphabet. Learning to control it, it's a skill. So let's do something together, girls. We all believe in manifesting. We believe in energy, karma. You've heard the boys say, oh, karma's a bitch. And then girls, you know, we talk about she or he's got good energy, bad energy. So you know what I'm talking about. But we get some bad energy into us sometimes from past memories. So, girl, I'm divorced once. No kids. Oh, my heart breaks. For those of you that have kids, it's so difficult. I didn't have any kids. But this exercise. Because, girlie, some of you girls have got the wrong teaching on manifesting, saying, oh, sit on the edge of your bed, close your eyes, and imagine it'll happen. No. Boy, that's an outright lie. So it's a story. Listen, I'm doing laundry. I'm doing Chrissy's laundry. Chrissy Salem's my man. And Claw's off. He's live a little bit later. He's live at midnight tonight. So I'm going to be there. I hope you're there. But Chrissy Salem's my man. We share a profile on Instagram. I have my own channel on YouTube. Oh, to dispel any confusion. Well, some of you say, well, Jesse Pump, how come you don't have your own social media? Chrissy says, I don't need it. My man is the boss of me. I don't have a problem with that. Okay, so girl, listen, being feminine, manifesting exercise. So I'm divorced once. I'm doing laundry. And does this ever happen to you? You just feel blue for no reason. You feel gray. You feel blah. You just want to cry a little bit. Well, I was just having a moment. Don't know why. Didn't think about it. And Chrissy walks by. He says, Jesse Pump, are you okay? Because I was looking down. I was folding his thongs. Oh, leave a like if you know that Chrissy wears thongs. Oh, girl, leave a like if you wear thongs. We should all wear thongs. Comfy, comfy. He said, Jesse Pump, are you okay? I said, listen, it sounds funny now, but it wasn't funny then. I said, yes, Chrissy, and I went like this. Oh, and he heard me. He said, Jesse Pump, come out here. I said, yes, Chrissy. He says, why are you crying? This was just like my second or third month here. I said, I don't know. I was just having a bad memory from my first marriage. I don't want to talk about it. We said, Jesse Pump, I don't want you to talk about it either, but if you don't do something about it, it's just going to come back again. It makes your day unhappy. We don't want that, do we, Jesse Pump? I said, no. He said, stay right there, and he comes back with a doll. Not this one, but a doll. I'll leave a like if you like little Jesse Pump. And he gives me the doll. He says, listen, squeeze the doll, hold it, squeeze the doll, and acknowledge that memory and say, I let you go. He says, feel all the emotion, feel what you got to feel, say, I let you go. So I started. I said, I let you go, I let you go. And I don't know how many times I said it, but it went away, and it's never come back. So Chrissy says that just like we can manifest good things into our lives by taking action, we can manifest bad things out by taking action too. Being proactive to get those things out that just, they make us feel ugly sometimes. So girl, do you have $1 a pillow? That's how we do it. No, I don't walk around with a doll 24/7, but I always have one. I've got one in the car, and I've always got one nearby. Or you could use a pillow. Acknowledge the memory, feel the emotion, cry if you have to, but let it go. And you keep saying, I let you go till it's gone. So I know some of you are fortunate like I had to have a man that coaches me 24/7. I get so tired, but he doesn't stop. So new people jumping on. Sometimes we get people want to be weenies. So girls, if you're new, this is a good practice. At the count of 3, we say no weenies allowed, okay? And boys, you can do it too. We're going to do something for the boys in just a minute. So 1, 2, 3. No weenies allowed. No weenies allowed. Only quality weenies from this point on. Isn't that right, girls? You know it. So girl, the 3 J's. Can you remember the 3 J's? Your journey, which started today. Your journal to write in. And Jesse, that's right, your love and dating friend. Love and relationship friend. Because the advice on social media is horrible. Coaches telling girls, hey, talk to the guys about your job and job problems and jump in with 50-50 and just these crazy things. We don't know if the guy's even a good candidate. We haven't done any discovery. We have to do the right discovery in an acceptable way. So girls, so are you on? So you're gonna be on a date with a man? Okay, we're gonna go just a little scenario here. You said yes. Okay, we're going on just a coffee date, no big deal. And this is where you ask questions, because listen, guys who have game, the bums and the scrubs with the little paychecks, but man, they can talk. But they just want one thing, and they're not gonna get it from you, not today. But listen, we turn the tables on because guys with game, they get you talking about you, all interested in you. And just, oh, just you. And you fall for it. You lose an emotion, you fall for it. And he's got you, and you do something you regretted. And he's a bum and a scrub, offers no utility. So girls, stop it. We don't give ourselves away. We do discovery. We talk about him. Yeah, we talk about him, his job, his family life, his parents. We want to know about him. See? Discovery. Girls' discovery. And you can always make that fun, of course. This is like a grilling session. Also, leave a like if you're getting value. You're learning how to deal, how to have it all. Having it all is being on this journey. Having it all is having a journal. And having it all is being subscribed to me. Because I'm always talking about this. This is so important, girl. Clock is ticking. So a great example, girl, this is homework. The next live is next Sunday at 7 p.m. Every Sunday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time is the next scheduled live. But girl, your homework's to find a mentor, to get that journal or spiral notebook, and to watch a Rocky movie. One of the first 5 Rocky movies. Listen, Adrian Balboa. Who doesn't? Have you seen the movie? Listen, every movie she was fit, friendly, and feminine. In every movie she exercised her masculinity. She had it all. A beautiful man that loved her, didn't cheat on her. A beautiful family. She supported her brother. Oh, in Rocky 3, they had a robot that was serving Paulie beer. Girl, that's some well-to-do living. And who doesn't remember Sylvester Stallone with those big raviolis? Oof. Oh, girl. Adam, are you still on? Adam, do you have big raviolis? So if you're a boy and you're on here, say ravioli, okay? Girls, do you like boys with raviolis? Say ravioli. So we're talking about not boys. What kind of boys with raviolis? You know what I'm talking about? Big old chest, like 44, 48 inches on Sylvester Stallone. Oh, girl, that's a lot of finger walking. So watch one of these movies because every movie's a lesson about being fit, friendly, feminine, when to use your masculine, how she turned it down, how she turned it up. Girl, they're free on Pluto. It's like a free class. Jesse Popo was always watching a Rocky movie. So I want to be the best partner for my man. Always. So a real life example, you say, well, Jesse Pump, that's a movie. I could just watch a rom-com, whatever. Well, now listen, girl, there's a real life example, alive and kicking, producing wonderful content for girls, is Elena Cardone. She's here on IG and on YouTube. Elena Cardone, wife. Oh, wife of that jackpot. Grant Cardone, oh, that bazillionaire out of Florida, philanthropist. He helps so many people. And Elena Cardone is fit, friendly, and feminine. Girl, why can't that be you? Oh, I'm sorry, silly life. Oh, I apologize. That silly wife's doing something today. We got some bad weather, that's why. So, girl, Elena Cardone, give her a follow. Look at her resources, just wonderful things. So, everybody, I'm Jesse Pump. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, Bunny and Purr and Holly and Helen and Adam and... Oh, Kabbalah's on. Hi, Kabbalah. It's good to see everybody in X-Labs. Oh, it means so much to have you on here. Because so many girls getting bad advice. So many girls with funny ideas that don't work. But over here, it's a safe place. You get great ideas. Take action, girls. So if you want to speak with Jesse Pump, feel free to speak with Jesse Pump at any time. Okay, I love you. girls, the Hell on Heels Girls Club. I just checked out IG. Yeah, lots of boys on IG, girls. Oh, X-Lad, I love you too. Yeah, everybody, if you're just jumping on, did you see on IG? I put X-Lad in my story because we're besties, and then Chrissy did something on Facebook for Holly. Yeah, everybody, Holly was saying we were concerned she wasn't gonna make it, but she made it. And, well, Chrissy made her this magic chicken soup. I wonder if I could think he's gonna make me magic chicken soup. We'll find out. Everybody, I love you so much, and I'll see you again.